Once upon a time, in a cozy little village nestled between rolling hills and a sparkling lake, lived a hard-working ant. This ant was known throughout the village for its diligence and kindness. Every day, it would diligently collect food for its family, always ensuring they had enough to last through the winter. One particularly harsh winter arrived early, and the temperatures plummeted. The ant, along with the rest of the villagers, struggled to find food. As the days passed, the ant's food stores began to dwindle, and it grew more and more worried about its family. One day, the ant ventured out into the heavy snowfall to search for food. It braved the freezing cold, determined to find something for its family to eat. As it trudged through the snow, it noticed a small opening in a nearby tree. Curious, it crawled inside to investigate. To its surprise, it found a dove huddled in the small space. The dove was weak and cold, its feathers ruffled and its eyes dull. The ant, though exhausted and hungry itself, felt a pang of sympathy for the bird. It knew that if it didn't help the dove, it might not survive the winter. But how could one tiny ant help such a large animal? The ant, however, wasn't one to give up. It began bringing bits of wood to the dove, piling them up until they formed a small fire. The ant then went back into the village to get some food for the dove, sharing what little it had with the bird. The dove, slowly regaining its strength, looked at the ant and asked, "Why are you helping me?" "I don't know you," the ant replied. "We may be different, but we're also alike in some ways. We both need food and warmth to survive. By helping you, I'm helping myself, too." As the days passed, the ant continued to bring food, and the two became friends. The dove, once strong enough, began helping the ant carry food back to the village. It used its sharp beak to crack open nuts and seeds, helping the ants gather even more food. Together, they managed to survive the harsh winter. One day, the sun began to shine again, and the snow slowly melted away. The ant and the dove, now best friends, decided to part ways. The dove, with its newfound strength, was able to fly wherever it pleased. The ant, returning to its daily routine, continued to be known as the most diligent and kind ant in the village. The other ants, who had struggled through the winter like the rest of the villagers, marveled at the ant's story. They couldn't believe that their friend had not only survived the winter, but had helped a dove survive as well. From that day on, the ants in the village took on a new motto: be like ant. They learned that no matter how difficult the situation, they should never give up hope. They also understood that helping others, even those different from themselves, was always a good deed. And so the tale of the ant and the dove became a legend in the village, a reminder for all the ants to be kind, helpful, and never to lose hope. And that's the end of the story. If you enjoyed this heartwarming tale, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe for more stories, and leave a comment below with your thoughts or ideas for future stories. And if you're feeling extra generous, share this video with your friends so we can spread the joy together.